Hello. So today is another day. I forgot. I think it's day 12. Maybe it's day 13. No, it's day 13. I remember day 13 because it's gonna be 13th and it's Friday today. It's 10 o'clock. Postponed this just a little bit because after I cooked and ate, I laid in bed for a little bit, just doom scrolling because I don't know. I needed to rest. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully this video might be a short one today. I didn't really do much recording, but I was thinking to myself, in the future, what I kind of want to do is record a little bit in the morning when I wake up, and then record throughout the day, like small segments if I can fit it in, and then like towards the later half, record like the ending of the day and stuff that I do then, because that is probably when more stuff's gonna happen, is towards the end of the days when I'm starting to fit all my personal stuff in. And I think that might be better for the quality of the video to have sections of what's going on throughout the day instead of either me like just talking about the whole day just at one point. So yeah, today was pretty good. I told myself last night that when I woke up I'm supposed to, because from the last video I said I was supposed to like recall my dream, but I woke up and I don't know, for whatever reason my brain was just blank entirely. I was just chilling and I did not recall my dream at all. I just sat there and just laid down, and I woke up like super early in comparison to when my alarm's supposed to go off, and I think that's because I passed out pretty early last night. Like usually I don't go to sleep, I don't pass out until like 2, but I think it was like 12 when I laid in my bed, and then like within 20 minutes I passed out. So yeah, so when I woke up this morning, I didn't remember all the stuff I told myself to do. So I gotta set a reminder in my phone to be like, hey, when you wake up, recall your dream. Maybe also make, oh my God.
You told us about it at our Let's Hear It.
Okay. It's copyright free music, so that's the reason why there's ads. I really need to do something else about that. I need to make a playlist on like Spotify where I don't have ads, and then just have Spotify playing in the background with copyright free music, because that would make things a lot easier when I'm doing stuff like this. And when I'm editing, I usually put in copyright free music. But yeah, so today was a good day. It was pretty easy at work. I guess because it's Easter coming up soon, so there wasn't like a lot of people thinking that we were either gonna be doing like stuff today or whatever the case might be. It got a little bit busier towards the end of the day. Our regulars start coming in and asking for stuff or submitting stuff or dropping stuff, so we have that. And but overall it was pretty chill day, and goofed around a lot with like coworkers, so it was a fun day to like just like bond with coworkers today, saying a bunch of goofy stuff, talking about funny stories, past stories, future stories of what we might want, and then just goofing around, just with, you know, activities outside of work, like talking about that. Today I came home and I guess the mini fridge got unplugged somehow upstairs, and it's on wood flooring, so it like leaked out all over the floor. And I came home and I had to go upstairs. I usually don't go upstairs, which is where my room's at, when I'm on my lunch break, but today I decided to, and I walked upstairs. I forgot why I had to come upstairs. I think I was getting something that I was gonna bring back to work, and I noticed it and I was like, oh my God, there's just water leaking all over the floor. And I'm just like, I have found a towel and I started cleaning up as much as I can, but my lunch break is not that long and I still needed to cook myself lunch and then eat it and then go back to work. So when I saw it, I cleaned it up as much as I could, but it's like, if that water sets into the wood, it's like real wood, the wood is gonna start to expand and you're gonna start seeing all the water damage on the floor. So I was like really paranoid about that, because I'm leaving this place soon. This person that we were renting from is already taking such a big amount of our deposit that like I'm just like, I don't want to get sued for any more of the money. So I was like kind of a little bit aggravated. I was like, who unplugged this and like why. I found out it was on accident though, so I was just like, as long as we clean it up, you know, we could just hope for the best, hope that none of that water leaked in and is gonna cause water damage. So there's that. That was a stressful thing today. I cooked myself chicken and rice with red peppers, bell peppers, and spinach in a bowl, and it was pretty good. It's a pretty healthy meal for lunch. And then I came home after work, and I came here, and then I was like, fuck, I don't have anything to eat for dinner. I don't want to order food because that's expensive. Like, and the amount of money that I would spend, I could just go to the store and I could cook my own meal. So I got dressed, put the kicks on, and you know, I'm looking fresh. I'm probably smelling good. And I decided to ride out to the store and ride out to my store that people like seeing me at. And last time I went there, I didn't have my helmet on because I was doing a run for the office. That was the day that I was talking about, like I bought lunch for the office. I think was that yesterday? I think it might have been yesterday. And so when I showed up there, I had my helmet on. So then, like, all the people who saw me the day before, they were like, "Oh, it's tradition for you to come with the helmet." I went and saw them, and I was like, "Hey, I got my helmet on today," and that put a smile on their faces. And I ended up doing burgers today. For whatever reason, I felt like I wanted a burger, so I got some burger and I cooked a burger. And although this video is gonna be a little lackluster, like how yesterday I had a couple of snippets, the only snippet I have today that you're gonna see me put up is me. I got the food, which I might have already shown, and then I'll show you like the food cooking, and then I think I got a recording of the plate when I finished it right before I devoured it. I overate. Like, I ate that whole burger. That burger was beefy and juicy, and I ate that whole thing, and then I had some chips, and then after that I was like, oh, I overate. I was like so full. So like that's the reason why I came upstairs and kind of went into like a food coma. I was just on my bed. I was like, oh, I should record the video. It's kind of early. It was like 30 minutes ago. I was like, I could record the video now and then, you know, get that out of the way for the night, so this way I can do, you know, other stuff that I don't have to worry about that responsibility, because like I said, I do want to make sure that I'm hitting my goal of just doing at least a video every day, which we've been good so far, but we're not even at the halfway mark, which is crazy. We're getting close to it though, but it's just like I don't want, you know, to lose any hope in doing any of that. So the more I stick telling myself that I should do the recording sooner than later, the better I'll get at doing the videos. And also I do want the quality to improve, so that's the reason why I talk about like the ideas that I have for making the quality of like what's going on happen. But of course there's gonna be days like now where I have no choice, because like I didn't really do much recording, and maybe I didn't really even do that much, so like I just kind of talk at the end of the day, which is not that bad, because when I first started doing this, that's what I thought every video was going to be. But then as I keep doing them, I get more motivation to make them a little bit better. I think that's good. I think that's a good insight to like making quality of video better. Means you get better, and like you get better at doing what you're doing, and then I need to beat that quality of video, and you just keep going. But I also tell myself, it's like you don't always need the next video to be better than the last video, because then that sometimes restricts you to like not wanting to post something unless it's better than the last one. You know, sometimes you'll do a really good video, and then because you had the time, maybe like the things that happened that day just made it easier to do that video. Then you know, the next day you have like a video like this where it's just, you know, talking. But you know, you don't let that stop you from making sure that you're going to try to do the best quality. So as time goes on, I'm going to try to make these videos better. I know I say that every video, but you sometimes see it, like, you know, the vlog style video that I did a couple days ago, that one came out pretty decent, even though I forgot to do a lot of recording. But it still came out pretty good, and it gave me like that kind of thought process that like, wow, if I would have just stayed consistent with the recording, then the video would have came out probably even 10 times better. And then I would also practice on the editing part of it more often, which would be good, and getting cooler ideas. And then I watch like other people, when I have free time, I'll like watch videos that are like inspirational, and I'll see like cool little edits or something that somebody does, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty interesting, like I should try that. So that's how it's gonna be. But that was pretty much all of today. Now I'm gonna take off my shoes. I just kept them on because, so I actually have 2 pairs of these shoes, which is kind of crazy. So I have dirty ones because it's like kind of a style, is like having worn dirty shoes. But then I have like ultra bright white ones that are like for going out and like being fancy. So I decided to wear my dirty ones because I was on my bike and I had my helmet on. So it was like kind of like a mix between like my style is like, you know, a tight muscle tee and then like jeans with some dirty high top kicks. So then I never know what to do with my hair. Most of the time it's in a helmet, so I don't have to care. But like right now, as you can see, it's like very slick back, very Italian. I don't know, sometimes it makes me look like I'm bald or something, but I have a whole head of hair. I don't know if I've ever showed how much hair I actually have. I don't know if that even looks good. Here we go. Oh, it's tangled now. Oh, now it's a mess. Yeah, I have a lot of hair, so I just don't really know what to do with it. Eventually, I'm gonna go see my friend who's a hairstylist, and they're gonna style it for me. But for the meantime, it's just growing, and I just keep washing it and trying to keep it healthy. But it gets so tangled; it's so annoying. Oh my god, girls that have to deal with this, I fucking feel your pain. Like all the time, my hair is just tangled. I fucking hate it, and I never know what direction it's gonna go. Like you know, like some hair strands seem like they're supposed to go one way, and others are supposed to go another way. And I also look like a fucking psychopath when I just leave it like this. So I usually just put it back in a bun. It's also out of my face, especially for work. That makes things 10 times easier. All right, well there, I showed my hair. I don't know if I ever showed how long my hair actually is on here, but yeah, it's long. But yeah, every time I put it up, there's like a small little spot, so I'll always end up just like putting water in it and like a little bit of like gel just to keep it down. But then I don't know, I feel like that's weird. I mean, I could just like go like a, isn't it like an 80s styles, like that? But they didn't have the bun in the back. I don't know, you know, hair video one day, I guess. Anyways, I think I have like 3 snippet videos that I'm gonna add to this. Oh, we already made it to 12 minutes. I thought this was gonna be shorter, but I just talk a lot. I'm so sorry. But anyways, I think I'm gonna head out. Enjoy the rest of your night or whatever time of day as usual if you're watching. And we'll see how tomorrow goes. See if we can do better quality video or at least a different approach to it. So this way it's not just the same thing, me talking at the end of the day, listening. I'm sure this gets boring from time to time, but it's more about hitting the goal than anything. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of people that don't want to watch it all the way through, but I think that like mainly the main thing was for me to just hit my goal. And I think I'm gonna be the one mainly watching these, like looking back on them. So I'm gonna fully watch it to the end just to see what was going on that day. But it's April 18th, my sister's birthday soon, so that will be fun too. That will be actually during the challenge, so I might even talk about that, and maybe I'll try to get some recordings of what we do. She lives in a different state right now, so we're doing everything virtually, but I think it should still be fun. Maybe we'll go into Discord. Hopefully, she doesn't have a camera. I might have to send her a camera, but either that or I'll just FaceTime her. Anyways, bye. See ya.